Chapter 33. Hi, Rachel. Wow, congrats on getting the lead in the school play. That's awesome. And with your voice, you're going to be the best Mary Poppins they've ever had. I'm sorry I didn't write you sooner, BTW. Crazy stuff here. But the ghosting is going better. Casper isn't really Casper at all, but a little girl named Ina is. Sometime if you come visit me, please, I'll show you everything I've learned. Trust me, though, it's spooky. If it weren't for Andrew, Nina, and Richie, I probably would have tried to walk back to Florida by now. Love, Tessa. My brain has officially quit working. It's Sunday morning, and even though I should be sleeping in, I've been awake and staring at the secret drawings for over 2 hours. I've memorized every angle, every line, every little speck of shading in them. Unfortunately, it hasn't helped. I'm still just as confused as I was before. What if I never figure this out? The thought worries me. Inez woke me up and led me to the loose brick in the middle of the night for a reason. And I don't think it was so she could prove that the house inspector was crummy. It was because she's trying to tell me something. I hope I don't let her down. I'm just about to give up when something dawns on me. The window in the bedroom drawing isn't square like most windows are. It's oval. Oval windows are rare, like brick walls in the inside of a house. Lucky for me, I've seen one before, here on Shady Street, the spare bedroom. Leaping off my bed, I head down the hall. The spare bedroom is where we're storing the stuff that doesn't have a place here yet. I haven't spent more than 5 minutes in there since we arrived, but I didn't think it mattered because there's nothing but boxes in there anyway. Maybe that's what Inez was trying to tell me. Maybe there is something in there. Rounding the corner into the spare room, I stop short so I don't fall over the cluster of cardboard. The room is almost completely filled with boxes. Big boxes, small boxes, long boxes, and short boxes. How do we even own this much stuff? Hurtling the first wave of them, I plant myself directly in front of the oval window and then lift the drawing into the air for comparison. Jackpot. It's identical. I'm in the right place. I have to be. Sitting down with my legs crossed, I spread out the second drawing on the floor. Yep, still looks like this music box. I briefly wonder if there could be a music box somewhere in this room, then tell myself I'm brain crazy. The only stuff in here is our stuff, and we don't own a music box. Unless... My gaze flits to the small door on the other side of the room. It's the same door I grilled Dad about when we first moved in, the one that's so small and warped it looks like a troll could hobble out of it at any moment. What is that? I asked, lowering a bag of bed sheets to the floor. It's for storage. A lot of older houses have them. Storage? I snorted. It's so small. What, was it made of elves or something? Dad laughed and said the door was deceptive, that there was probably much more space behind it than it seemed. Then he reminded me of how old this house is and promised that once everything was unpacked, we'd pry open the door and see if there was any treasures inside. I wasn't expecting to find anything in there before, but now I'm not so sure. Taking a deep breath to steady my nerves, I walk over to it. The door is so short that the top barely comes to my waist. Bending down, I grip the knob and give it a tug. It doesn't budge. No wonder Dad said we'd have to pry it open. It's sealed shut. My brain swims with questions. Was the door sealed on purpose, or did people just accidentally paint over it year after year? And how long has it been since someone opened it and looked inside? Too long, I decide. For all I know, it's filled with spiders and spider eggs and all kinds of disgusting spider stuff. I hate spiders. All right. Spiders or no spiders. I'm coming in, I mutter, kneeling down. Using the scissors Mom cuts packing tape with, I carefully start chipping away at the seal, smiling at the paint chips that have been raining down to the floor. It's working. When it finally looks like most of the seal is broken, I grab the knob and pull it as hard as I can. This time a sharp crack echoes out over the room and the door flies open. I tumble backward, landing on my butt and completely flattening a box that says memories on top. Oops. Hopefully Mom took a mental picture, as she calls it, because whatever this was in, the box is a goner. Crawling off the mound of broken cardboard, I immediately bring my arm up over my nose. An old, musty smell has wafted into the room. It reminds me of Grandma's basement. I drop down onto my hands and knees and peer into the black space. Even without much light, I can tell there's something in there. Something big. Fear grips me. Suddenly, the idea of spiders doesn't seem so bad. Holding my breath, I shove my hand into the opening and start feeling around. An icy draft rips through the room, making my teeth chatter. She's watching me. Is this right? I asked in a shaky voice. I'm so scared that it's hard to make words come out. Am I close? Please, tell me I'm close. My hand finds something hard in the darkness. I drag the item out into the light. It's a wooden box. A crate, actually. The top is covered with a blanket, and there's black writing on the side that says basement finds. Basement? There isn't a basement in this house. Underneath the first floor is a garage. Ah, right, it wasn't always a garage. Dad told me that the basement was dug out several years ago to make the garage. This box must have been stuff the owners found when they cleaned it out. Gently, I begin removing the blanket that stretches across the top of the crate. A cloud of dust billows into my face. Well, that answers one question. It's been a very long time since someone opened that door. My breath catches as I stare at the crate's contents. There's a weathered-looking metal toy on the top. It's rusted out in several places and was one of those wind-up thingies sticking out of its side. Packed just under the toy are a stack of old postcards, a pair of tin cups, a brass doorknob, and every muscle in my body stiffens. The last object in the crate is a box. A music box. Woo. So tell me your thoughts. What is this music box so important? Is it something that Inez really deeply cared about? Are we going to find something in the music box? Comment your thoughts.